Hello and welcome back to another Panther hockey game here at Oregon Ice Arena. I'm Cole Krieger and I'll be bringing you tonight's exciting action. Tonight, the Oregon Panthers face the Verona Wildcats in a non-conference clash on senior night. Tonight, we are celebrating the 7 Panthers seniors. Crazy how time flies. I have had the chance and opportunity to play with a few of these guys back in the day in Pee Wee and Bantam hockey. The last 4 or 5 years have gone by very fast. Should be a good one tonight. I would like to remind you this OCA Media Sports exclusive broadcast is made possible with the generous support of our sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your memberships do directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a member today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Wisco Industries, proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. Culvers of Oregon, Stonehill, and by your local pizza pit. Like I said, folks, the Oregon Panthers facing off against the Verona Wildcats in a non-conference final regular season game of the year. Panthers open tonight at 20-3, won the Badger Large Conference title Tuesday night, and they'll face the 14-8 Verona Wildcats, who are 10-2 in conference and second in the Big 8. I'll turn over to our PA announcer now. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. Welcome back, everybody. Puck drop just a few moments away in this regular season finale here on senior night for your Oregon Panthers. I was on the call just 2 nights ago when the Panthers took on the Warriors here at Oregon Ice Arena. Panthers come from behind win, found themselves down 3-2 separate occasions, and came back and won 10-6. Another storyline, senior captain Andrew Jakey out for tonight's game with a lower body injury. We'll see how the Panthers perform without him. They did well without him in the last 2 periods of play that we saw. Puck drop just moments away here in this regular season finale. It is Anderson versus Dina as Verona will take control, as Rotier will take it away actually and play it behind the net. Verona, a very good team, very big school out in Verona area high school. And here comes Dina. Dina along the boards will stop playing in the corner. Rotier will gather. Shot will flutter to McAlpine. He'll play it out to Leatherberry. Leatherberry up to Rotier. Rotier will find Anderson, try to get it up to McKenzie. And they'll get it to McKenzie. McKenzie will dump it in. Panthers will dump and chase with Anderson. The rest will get a line change. Anderson took a tumble behind the net, and here come the Wildcats. Verona 14-8 on the year as they'll dump it in, and McAlpine will play it behind his net. Panthers breaking out now. Here's Lindert, had 3 goals on Tuesday, fires a shot at Craven, easy save. Lindert to Tauschik, trying to find an open score in front, no go, back come the Wildcats. Verona trying to break out the puck, Karasik finds it along the point, will fire a shot wide. Lindert in the corner gets hit, finds Peterson. Peterson back up to the point to Klun. Klun had a full ice goal on Tuesday. One of the craziest goals I've ever seen, that's for sure. Wildcats trying to break out this puck, and they will. Pass goes wide, and now Klun will gather. Panthers trying to work around this Verona defense. Nothing going for them so far. Peterson will fire a shot deep on Craven. Craven will gather, play it behind his net to his D-man. Verona and Oregon both 10-2 in conference play this year. Not in the same conference, though. Verona, once again, Dina playing behind his net. Give up to his wing partner. And back out come the Wildcats for originally a second there as they'll have to regroup. No stoppages of play yet. Verona still trying to get something going offensively as Buskhager will fire it back in and Craven will save and play it out for Dina. Dina will fire it up to the wing. And here come the Wildcats breaking free. 2-on-2 coming down. Fires a shot. Easy save by McAlpine. We have our first stoppage of play. I believe that was Grady Miller on the shot. Easy save by McAlpine. Maybe McAlpine didn't have his best game in net on Tuesday, looking to bounce back. Face-off won and gathered by the Panthers. Tauschik will try to break it out as Klun will collect and play it behind his net. Jack Klun will fire a good pass to Anderson. Anderson had a step but kind of hesitated, and Verona will take over. Back come the Wildcats, trying to find a pass to Dina. McAlpine will play it behind his net. Wildcat is there to collect, try to find Dina in front, turned away by Lindert. Karasik will collect in front of the net and bring it around. Panthers breaking out now with Lindert. Like I said, Lindert hat trick Tuesday night against Wanakee. Lindert, shot goes high of Craven. Leatherberry collects that center ice over the Buskhager. Buskhager will fire it in. Craven with the save and stoppage of play. Like I said, Andrew Jakey is out tonight for the Panthers, Wisconsin's all-time leading goal scorer. Panthers so far playing pretty well, have a couple shots on net. Haven't tested Craven too well. Played great in the second and third period on Tuesday. Buskhager's shot is stopped by a Wildcat, and here come the Cats. It's Griggen, shot wide of McAlpine. Wildcats collect. And it's going to be offsides, another stoppage of play. Neutral zone face-off. It's McGinnis on the face-off for Verona with Rotier. And Rotier will win it back to his deep partner, Brock Buskhager. Buskhager to Leatherberry. Leatherberry fires and is caught, but McKenzie will play it off the stick of the Verona defense. Now in the corner, I believe that's Anderson. Fighting for the puck, can't get in. Verona will break out. Here come the Cats with Griggen. Griggen fires a shot low, saved by Nathan McAlpine. Peterson collects in the corner. Peterson up to Rotier. Rotier up to McKenzie. Faulty pass, and Verona will collect at the blue line. Back come the Cats. So fire it in. McAlpine will let it play behind his net. Buskhager. Cross-ice pass to Tauschik, who will turn it over. Neutral zone battling are the Panthers and the Wildcats. Leatherberry fires it up to Lindert, and offsides is the call. Another neutral zone faceoff coming for Easton Lindert, and for Verona it's Sean Hornberger. Hornberger will win it for the Cats. Linder lays the body. Good hit by Linder, but back come the Wildcats. Shot saved by McAlpine and gobbled up. Verona testing Nathan McAlpine early. Let in a season-high 6 goals on Tuesday. Defensive zone face-off for Lindert, as is won by the Wildcats. Shot low, goes off his own player. Rebound shot dies in traffic. Hit the body of Lindert. Out in front, and it goes wide. Panthers trying to work it out of their zone now with Tauschik. Tauschik gets hit, but gets it out of the zone. And no icing is called. Clun will collect, fire it back in. Panthers have to regroup, though. Here come the Wildcats. Shot cleared away by McAlpine. Easy save. That shot was Grayson Code. And back come the Panthers. Another turnover for the Panthers in the neutral zone. Wildcats, as Karasik will intercept that one. Anderson makes a nice move. Linder across the blue line. Linder trying to make a move, but it's collected by Dina. Linder, a low shot saved by Craven. Here comes Dina. Dina will dump it in, and Logan Leatherberry will collect behind the net. Leatherberry will pass it up to Ethan Dish. There's a line change for the Panther forwards. Rotier missed the puck as it was coming out of the offensive end. Panthers will have to regroup with Leatherberry, so we'll give it up to Buskhager's D partner. Buskhager over the Leatherberry. Panthers working the puck around, clearing the puck, and an icing is called. 10:42 remaining here in the first period of play. Score is still 0-0. So far, I would say Verona slightly outplaying the Panthers. A couple more shots on net as that faceoff is won by Grignon. But it is handled by the Panthers for a second as McGinnis will collect. Grignon. Final on the boards with Buskhager. Buskhager will free it up and Rotier will collect. Finds Jackman. Cats. Nothing going there. Fires a backhand shot out in front of the net. Jackman collects. Here comes Andrew Jackman. Scored an empty net earlier I should say Tuesday, not earlier, on Tuesday against the Waunakee Warriors. Back comes Dina. He's a fast skater. Gets around Peterson. Here comes Dina. Dina working out in front. Great use of the stick by Linder to turn the puck away. McKenzie trying to collect. McKenzie to Klun. Klun, good outlet pass to Linder. Here comes Easton Linder. Linder skates around the Waunakee defense. Excuse me, the Verona defense, I should say. Good save by Craven. Peterson nearly had a shot. Linder had a shot turned away in traffic. Linder collects his own shot. Anderson fires a shot wide. Verona trying to break out now, and they will. Here's McGinnis. McGinnis will fire it, and McAlpine will collect. Line change full for the Wildcats. McKenzie pressuring the puck. That pass is faulty and collected by Karasik. Panthers working the puck around. Anderson, McKenzie, and that's going to be an offsides. Both goalies standing tall in net so far. Not a lot of stoppages of play so far, only a few. In that Waunakee game Tuesday night, it was already 3-0 at this point. So far, a stalemate here at Oregon Ice Arena. Verona trying to break out of their zone now. That pass is going to be freely taken by Brock Buskager and chipped in by Logan Leatherberry. Rotier gets it behind the net, finds Peterson, and that shot dies in traffic. Verona collects. That's Grady Miller behind the net. He'll swing it to his D partner. Back over to Miller. And Buskager will fire it. Easy save by Craven, turned away. Willenberg will fire it along the boards behind the net to his partner Miller. Shot saved by Craven. That shot was by Anderson. Looked like it went wide. Verona having a tough time breaking it out of their defensive end. Good use of the stick by Linder as Anderson will collect at center ice. Miller will regroup behind the net for the Wildcats. Here's Miller. Gets his own pass. Karasik tried to keep it in but couldn't. Here comes Dina. Dina, shot goes wide on McAlpine. And the puck will go all the way down for Craven to collect behind his net. Here's Dina. Fired in by Code. McAlpine will play it behind his net for Peterson. Rotier pressuring the puck of Miller, I believe. Dina skates in the corner, skates behind the net. Good pressure by Leatherberry. Dina couldn't get a shot off. And back come the Panthers. Andrew Jockman stopped by the Verona defense, and Buskager will fire it in deep. The other Dina brother will play it out from behind the net. Here comes Dina. Linder will collect, and Peterson is there along the boards. Peterson skates and will dump, and the Panthers will get a line change. Just 6:30 remaining here in the first period. Barely any stoppages of play. This first period is going by fast. Back come the Wildcats. Here's Grignan. Grignan working with Karasik. Karasik gets the puck free. Karasik behind the net, trying to find an outlet pass. There's a little help from Linder. It will find its way out for an offsides, and we got another stoppage of play. 6:10 remaining here in the first period. Not much happening for either side. McGinnis will face off with Rotier in the neutral zone. Willenberg will dump it in. Faulty pass. Verona collects their own pass. No shot. Good use of the stick by Linder. Back come the Panthers with Tauschik. Tauschik skates across the blue line, makes a Verona defender lose his stick. That's Willenberg. And Verona will recover and try to break it out. Panthers will be forced to chase it down, and icing is called. Offensive zone draw here for the Panthers. It's Linder versus Sean Hornberg. And Hornberg will have to step out for Andrew Fisher. And Fisher will lose the faceoff to Linder. Buskhager shot from the point, sails high of Craven. Tauschik, good job getting to that puck first. Hornberg was tripped up. And offsides is called as Hornberg could not get up in time. Dina and Linder will face off in the neutral zone. Face off is won by Dina, but a little too far as Miller will come to collect behind the net. Miller up to his wingman. Fires it cross sides to his wing partner, and here come the Wildcats. Buskhager trips him up. Clean call though. Out in front of the net, but ooh. Behind the net it goes. Nathan McAlpine kind of batted that one behind the net. Buskhager fires to Anderson, who will chip it out of the zone and force Verona to regroup. Here's Dina. Dina will give it to number 5. That's Garrison Code, who will just dump it in. Anderson, good. No look pass to Linder. Panthers have a 2-on-1. Linder, shot goes, sails wide of Craven. Good opportunity there for the Panthers. Shot sailed wide. Verona working the puck in deep. Tried to find Grogan, but it goes wide for an icing. Like I said earlier, Panthers won the Badger Large Conference title on Tuesday with the win over Wanakee. Verona still in the running for the Big 8 Conference Championship. Looks like they'll place second. Face-off is won and controlled by Verona. And out they go with Grogan. Grogan up ahead. Shot, backhand, easy save by McAlpine. Skating in. Shot, sails high. Dina collects at the blue line. And stoppage of play. 4 minutes remaining now in the first period. Face-off won by Linder, fires a shot and saved by Craven. Good use of the body by Anderson, and Leatherberry will collect. Linder, nice move, will find Anderson. Anderson skates in, Mason Anderson shot, scores! Mason Anderson breaks the stalemate here in the first period, and it's now 1-0 Oregon. Mason Anderson nearly had a hat trick Tuesday night. Scores his 11th goal of the year. Anderson breaks the stalemate to make it 1-0 here at Oregon Ice Arena. Just over 3.5 remaining here in the first period. Here's Dina. Dina fires a shot behind his forward partner, and back come the Panthers with Rotier. Rotier will chip it up ahead into the corner, and Miller will play it behind the net. Rotier gathers behind the net. Out in front, saved by Craven. Panthers battling out in front, and a good job by, I believe that's Miller, to get it out. Correction, that's great Garrison Code, who batted the puck out of the way of Craven. And Buskhager will fire at the length of the ice, and an icing. Icing waved off now. Dina will fire it to their captain, number 7, that's Caden Weatherspoon. McAlpine plays it behind his net, and Verona collects. Linder racing for the puck, but Dina will get there first. Here's Anderson, just scored the goal. Will accidentally give it up to Dina. Dina will go behind his net. Working in the corners, Dina. Dina turns it over, no Panther there, and Dina will just skate freely out of the defensive end. And offsides is called. Face-off won by the Wildcats. McGinnis collects at the blue line. Karasik nearly shot it into his own net. And a hook is being called, I believe, on Verona. Refs and the Wildcats discussing. I think they're going to get Grignon for a hook. Or are they going to get a Panther? And they're going to get Jack Klun 2 minutes for hooking. I think Verona thought it was on them. Klun looking a little confused in the box. Verona thought it was on them. Turns out Jack Klun was the culprit the entire time. As Dina and Jockman will face off in the Panthers' defensive end. Here's Miller. Over the Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon shot tipped in front, saved by McAlpine. Miller will have to regroup. Over to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon, good hit by Jockman to free up the puck, and Miller will collect along the blue line. Verona enters the zone, 5-on-4. Weatherspoon shot, sails wide to McAlpine. Dina trying to find an open shooter. Weatherspoon will fire it in deep. Dina and Jockman going at it in the corner with Leatherberry as well. Willenberg will play it in deep for Dina. Dina tried to make a move out in front, and it's denied by Buskhager. Miller over to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon could not find Grayson Code. Panthers will dump it. Less than a minute left on this power play. There's a line change for the Verona Wildcats. They'll give it to Dina, just sat behind the net for a few seconds. Dina will find an extra player. Behind the net goes Grignon. Trey Grignon gives it up to his D-man. It's turned over. Buskhager will slow play it and fire it in deep. Craven will play it behind the net. Here comes Dina. Here comes Dina with a full head of steam. Dina across the blue line. Dina skates in front. No one there. Logan Leatherberry just goes off his skate into the corner. Dina again. Dina shot right in the gut of McAlpine for an easy save. 8 seconds left on the power play. 20 seconds left in the period. It's 1-0 Oregon. David Dina, a senior defenseman. Good job of skating throughout the Panther defense to get an open shot, but didn't aim it very well as McAlpine made the easy save. Grignon will win the faceoff, but Leatherberry will bat it away off the stick of Lindert. And Grignon fires a shot, dies in traffic. Puck bounces around in front, ends up in the lap of Nathan McAlpine. 9 seconds left here in the first period from Oregon Ice Arena. Score is still 1-0 in favor of the Panthers. Trey Grignon III will face off against Easton Lindert. And they'll force him to change out for McGinnis. McGinnis fires a shot low, stopped by McAlpine. Leatherberry tries to hold it up against the boards. And with 1 second left, the Panthers will end the first period up 1-0. We'll be back with the start of the second period in just a few minutes. You're watching Panther Hockey on OCA Media, your home for Panther Sports.
Isaac's joined by his parents, Jeff, Rozier, and Hillary Cowan. Isaac plans after graduation to go to college for real estate. So you remember he was playing in the state championship game last year. Coach Clemens has had the biggest impact on Isaac's hockey career is his funniest memory where his teammates dancing in their jersey at the big house. Next senior forward, number 3, John Kenzie. John has played hockey for 15 years. He started at the age of 2 and learned to play. His parents are Steve and Heather McKenzie, and John plans on going into plumbing after graduation. John's favorite memory was being Fond du Lac Springs to go to state. His greatest impact on his hockey career has always been his dad. Someone who he has always looked up to. John's funniest memory is when time spent at the hotel with the Bulls. Up next, senior defenseman number 9, Brock Mustanger. Brock has played hockey for 14 years. He is joined by his parents, Eric and Kristen Mustanger. Brock plans after graduation to obtain an internship in fire science and ultimately become a firefighter and paramedic. Brock's favorite memory was going to the state tournament last year, and his biggest impact in hockey has been Coach Larry Lund. His funniest memory was taking the state plate of number 5 Ace Anderson in the regular season. Next senior goaltender, number 29, Nathan McElhine. Nate's been playing hockey for 12 years. And he's escorted today by his dad, Pete, and his sister, Miss Cassidy. After graduation, Nathan plans to continue his hockey career and pursue his interest in sports medicine. His biggest supporter has been his dad, Pete. His favorite memory is getting a 38 state shutout against St. Mary's Springs and advancing to the state last season. His funniest memory was the fact that at all times, Dave Leading's goal scorer, Andrew Jakey, can't score on him. And finally, senior forward, number 27, Trevor Plum. Trevor's been playing hockey for 12 years, and he's with his parents today, Kyle and Britt. After graduation, Trevor plans on attending college, and his mom and dad have always had the greatest impact on his hockey career because they kept him in check and helped him persevere through his tough time. His favorite memory is the bus ride after meeting Somerset up north with his last year this season. His funniest memories were the dance battles and competing for jersey numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, our seniors of the 2023-24 Oregon
Hello and welcome back to Oregon Ice Arena. I'm Cole Krieger. Almost time for the start of the second period. First period of play. Mason Anderson netted the only goal in this one to break the stalemate. 1-0 is your score. During intermission, we celebrated our 7 seniors and their accomplishments. Just 2 more periods of play in their regular season career here at Oregon Ice Arena. We are just moments away here from puck drop here in the second period. I'll step aside for now. Second period of play just about underway. It is Dina and Linder to face off to open up the second period, and is won by Verona and controlled by Verona. Leatherberry will stop that and will punch it into Oregon's offensive end. Weatherberg. Dina tried to corral it but couldn't. Panthers trying to work the puck in deep. Weatherspoon will be free to control the puck here. He'll find his D partner. Here's Dina, who will pass it far ice to Grayson Code. Code, a low shot, and is turned away by Leatherberry. Panthers breaking out the puck now. Tauschik went between his legs. Dina controls and keeps it in. But Anderson will scoop it up, and back come the Panthers. Here's Lindert. Linder working in the corner, finds Anderson behind the net. Anderson makes a move. Tried to find Lindert in front of the net, but couldn't. Back out to Klun at the point. Klun fires a shot, stopped in traffic by Weatherspoon. Both teams battling for it in the neutral zone. Here comes Dina, and too far out of his reach as McAlpine will just slap it into the corner. Dina will fire it in, and Verona will get a line change. Offsides. Grignon is unaware as the Panthers struggling to pass the puck in the defensive end, and they'll turn over in the defensive end, and Klun will get the pass and will skate around the net and try to clear it out. We'll find Rotier, but is turned over and back inside Oregon's defensive end. McAlpine plays it from out his net to McKenzie. McKenzie lost it. And offsides is the call. Neutral zone draw. Rotier will win it back for the Panthers. Buskogger will chase into the corner. Found McKenzie along the boards. Kind of trapped underneath that board there. Fires a shot, saved by McAlpine. Verona trying to work the puck in deep. That's Wes Willenberg with the shot. Grignon will pass up to Willenberg. Willenberg fires a shot low, rebound, turned away. Good save by Nathan McAlpine. Panthers will clear. They'll get a line change as icing's called. Good couple shifts to start the period for the Wildcats. Getting some pressure and testing senior Nathan McAlpine. McAlpine with a 13-3 record on the year. Had a bit of a rough go on Tuesday night against the Warriors. Besides that, he's had a very strong senior year. Face-off won by the Panthers, slapped along the boards by Buskogger up to Tauschik, who will get kind of tripped. No call, though, as Linder will have to wait for Anderson to get back on sides. Linder over to Tauschik. Tauschik spinning, gets around the defense. But Verona will knock down Tauschik out in front. Saved by Craven. Anderson, a shot saved by Craven. A bunch of pucks being turned over in the offensive end for the Panthers. Nearly a gift for Owen Tauschik. Blake Craven in net for the Verona Wildcats has started every single game so far. He's a senior. Good stats on his part. Leonard and Dina will face off as puck will go out of play immediately. Leonard and Dina will go once again. Face-off controlled by Dina. Leonard playing it in the corner, tried to find Anderson. Dina will play along the boards in the corner. Puck rolled around the end there. Tauschik finds Anderson. Anderson has Linder. Anderson tried to get it past Craven but couldn't. Saved by Craven. Verona breaking out the puck. Here's Dina. Stopped along the boards by Linder. Wildcats will regroup in the neutral zone and enter the zone with Dina. Dina tries to cut in front for McAlpine, lost the puck. Weatherspoon will chip it in. Working in the corner for the Wildcats is McGinnis. McGinnis to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon back to McGinnis. McGinnis trying to find Weatherspoon out in front. McAlpine stick was there. Rebound shot. Stopped in traffic. Dina from the point will fire a shot high and off the back of the glass. Buskogger will clear and an icing is called. Verona, good pressure so far. Not too many open looks, but getting some shots on McAlpine. McAlpine had 10 saves in the first period. A few already in this one. Face-off won by the Panthers. The turnover. As McKenzie will play behind his net. Out in the point is Murphy. We'll get it past Murphy. Here comes Andrew Jockman. Excuse me, that was Ethan Dish. Here's Andrew Jockman. Jockman playing behind the net. We'll turn over to McGinnis. Rognan fighting with McKenzie on the boards in front of the Panther student section. Jockman fires into the corner, no one there. Here comes Grignone. Grignone to McGinnis. And an offsides is called. He tried to pass up ahead to the other Grignone brother, and another stoppage of play. Neutral zone face-off coming for the Panthers. Easton Lindert will lose the face-off, controlled by Dina, and fired in by Levi Fay, excuse me. Buskogger will gather. Buskogger over his D partner, Leatherberry. Leatherberry will slap it off the boards to Panther forward. That's Peterson will regroup and fire it along the other end. Lindert try to find Anderson. Anderson tries to get past Dina, couldn't. Good stick by Dina. Anderson will get it back anyway. Finds Linder. Linder tried to find a nifty move but couldn't. Out come the Wildcats with number 21, Henry Meisel. Meisel, shot, dies in traffic. Hit the leg of Leatherberry. Anderson chips it ahead to Fay. Linder pressures. McKenzie will chip it back on in. Linder finds McKenzie. McKenzie could not get a shot off. Stopped by Dina. Fay will play behind the net as Rotier will gather. Correction will go out of the zone and Clun will regroup. Good use of the body by Weatherspoon. So puck will find Fay back over to Dina. Dina will find Weatherspoon will just chip it in. And Craven, no need to touch that one as Dina was there to scoop it up. Open shot, Dish. The net came off. Refs has not seen it, and now they do. Blake Craven's net came undone. Refs did not see it originally. Nevertheless, it will be offensive zone draw for the Panthers. It'll be McGinnis and Rotier to face off in the offensive end for Oregon. Face-off is won by the Panthers. Shot on net, hit the post. McGinnis will up to Grignan. Here comes Brotzman. Brotzman is shot, turned away by McAlpine. Grignan will find Brotzman. McGinnis, a shot, dies in traffic off a couple Panther bodies. Klun whiffs on a pass, but gathered by George Karasik. Klun fires it out, but Miller's there to stop it. Miller, shot low, turned away by McAlpine, and out of play. Verona keeping the pressure on this Panthers team. Outshooting the Panthers so far this period. .10:02 remaining here in the middle frame. As Grignan will face off, and another stoppage of play. We'll go it again with Grignan and Lindard, and similar result as Grignan will win it. The puck will get past Dina, but McGinnis is back to gather. Far ice pass. Will find Grignan. And offsides is called. Not sure if I agree with that one, as Dina caught it midair. Verona bench does not agree with that, and I would have to agree with them. I think that was clean. Nevertheless, the faceoff is won by Lindard, and will resume play. Shot is turned away as a penalty coming up for the Panthers. Shot is gloved up by McAlpine. Good save, and Verona will have a power play opportunity. Trey Grignan had a open opportunity low, but kind of whiffed on the shot, as Brock Buskager will spend 2 minutes in the box for slashing. Verona find Miller. Verona working the puck around with Miller. Second power play opportunity, 0 for 1 on the night. Weatherspoon. That shot dies in traffic. Miller slow playing it now. We'll get it up to Code. Dina tried to chase it down, but slapped out by Leatherberry. Miller will fire it in deep for a dump and chase. McAlpine will play it out of his net. Good move by McAlpine to get it out of the back of the net area. Miller misfires a pass to Willenberg. Willenberg fires to Dina. Dina touched it offsides. A lot of offsides called on the Wildcats so far tonight. Probably the 4th or 5th time. McGinnis will face off with Anderson in the neutral zone. Tied up, and Klun will slap it on the ice. Dina will recover. Dina the Fay, back to Dina. Dina will skate up. Find Grignan. Back to Dina. Across center ice. And across the blue line now goes Dina. Big hit by Mason Anderson on Dina. Brotzman will find McGinnis. Verona trying to find an open shooter. Panthers doing a good job of playing in the box. McGinnis fires a shot low, blocked away by McAlpine. Grignan will Find his partner. Shot, saved by McAlpine. That was McGinnis. Brotzman, back to Grignon. Grignon finds Fay. 15 seconds left on the power play. Dina, shot. Stopped in traffic by Rotier. Panther bench signaling Buskhager to come back to them. So McGinnis will enter the zone. McGinnis makes a move, cuts in front, and scores! Charlie McGinnis evens the game at 1. Cuts in front of the net and finds the back of the net. It is now 1-1. A power play goal for the Verona Wildcats. Just like that, we're tied, folks, here from Oregon Ice Arena. Dina will win the faceoff. Miller. One collects. Dish. Working, gets knocked off the puck by Miller. Code up to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon has a step but loses his footing. And McAlpine will scoop it up for a save. Weatherspoon, the face-off with Linder. Two captains going at it. One, and nearly a goal off the draw. Good save by McAlpine. Miller, shot from the point, saved by McAlpine. Panthers battling down low in the corner, out to Miller. Miller to Willington. Willington, a shot, saved by Nathan McAlpine. Verona outplaying the Panthers in this period. Out shooting them nearly 3-1. .640 remaining here in the middle frame as McGinnis will win the draw. Linder working the puck behind the net. McGinnis will chase it down for Grognon. Grognon finds Brotzman, who whiffs. Puck jumped over his stick, and here comes Owen Tauschik. Tauschik up to Anderson. Tauschik will fire and whiff, and a stoppage of play. And another penalty on the Panthers, I believe. No, correction, on the Verona Wildcats. It's Bowden Brotzman who will be sending 2 minutes for a hook. Now the Panthers will have their chance to answer back McGinnis' goal with their power play of their own. Linder out there facing off against Code. Face-off won by Code and the Wildcats. McAlpine will play behind his net. Fire it far side to Anderson. Find Rotier, and here come the Panthers. Rotier, soft pass to Tauschik. Tauschik got hit in the head, no call. Tauschik behind the net. Tauschik gets hit behind the net, finds Linder. Linder winds up, shot by, blocked by Code, excuse me. And here comes Code, good job by Anderson getting back. Anderson has a lone goal for the Panthers. He turns that one over. Here comes Dina. 2-on-1 for the Wildcats. Shot, scores! Henry Meisel, a short-handed goal, and now Verona leads 2-1. Couple turnovers turn out to be deadly for the Panthers as the Verona Wildcats score short-handed now, 2 unanswered goals. Face-off won by Dina to Willenberg. He'll just dump it in, and McAlpine will play it behind his net. Anderson up ahead, full head of steam. Plays the body. Linder at the point. Tries to get it down to Rotier and does. Rotier tried to find an open shooter in the slot, could not find one. Line change here for Dina and the Wildcats. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the middle frame. Rotier will give it up to Lindert. 35 seconds left on the power play for the Panthers. Anderson is going to skate in freely. Anderson has Tauschik. Tauschik shot, saved by Craven. Little pushing and shoving after the whistle. Good save by Blake Craven, denying Tauschik on the open shot. Verona back-to-back goals, a shorthanded one as well. 2-1 Wildcats. Brosman's out of the box in 25 seconds as Grignon will face off against Jockman. Dina will fire it along, saved in by Klun. Klun makes a man fall. Klun a shot. It's blocked away by Craven. Panthers working the puck down low. Foul! He had Jockman, but Jockman missed it. Good pass by Dish, but Klun will have to save it. Panthers have to regroup. And now both teams at full strength, and here come the Wildcats with Grignon. Grignon shot off the back of McAlpine, a save. Wildcats. A wild shot sails wide. McAlpine was not ready for it. If it was on net, might have went in. Buskeiger will ring it around the boards. Wildcats will have to regroup. Fade chasing after it. They'll let Dina recover. Dina, the defenseman, is going out for a skate. Dina will play it in. Hits Klun. Panthers battling down low. 3:35 remaining here in the second period. McKenzie working hard. Rotier will take it away, and Panthers are going to try to break out. Another defensive end turnover for the Panthers as Miller will gather at the blue line and fire a shot. Save, rebound, another save by McAlpine. Willenberg will gather just before the offsides is called. Icing is called. Leatherberry will take a whack at it. Here come the Panthers. Rotier will give it up, and here come the Wildcats. Andrew Fisher. Fisher, a shot blocked away by McAlpine. Leatherberry will fire it out. Chasing in is Lindert. Code gathers. Miller settling things down now for the Wildcats. Icing is waved off, and McAlpine will play it behind his net. Leatherberry. Shot by Willenberg. Panthers turnovers killing them as Code enters the zone. Code to Weatherspoon. Good use of the stick by Tauschik. And another penalty is coming up for Oregon. And Oregon will now spend pretty much the rest of the period shorthanded, as Logan Leatherberry will serve 2 minutes, I believe, for a cross check. Third time this game the Panthers have been in the box, second time this period. As with 2:12 remaining, Panthers find themselves in a 2-1 hole. Face-off won by the Wildcats, but taken away and fired length of the ice by the Panthers. Craven will play it out of his net to Fay. Fay to Dina. Dina will go out for a skate from his defensive position. Stopped by Andrew Jockman. Wildcats trying to work the puck in, and they will. Grignon will find Dina. Jockman will, good job being scrappy to get the puck out of the offensive end for the Wildcats, as Fay will fire for Grignon, leaves it for Dina. Dina will enter the zone. Dina's stick broke as he shot. as Craven will play it behind his net. Fay behind the net for the Wildcats. Anderson stalks. Gives it to Grignone. Grignone to Dina. Wildcats will just stay back. Grignone skating into the neutral zone and now to the offensive end. So it's tangled up with Rotier. Rotier will play the puck out of the air. Here comes McGinnis. Karasik behind the net for Buskog. Gives it back to Karasik. Karasik will ring it around the boards. Under a minute to play here in the second period. Miller behind the net. We'll leave it for Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon up to Dina. Dina fighting for it. Couple Panthers on him. Willenberg plays it along the boards. Makes a move on Karasik. Willenberg down low to Dina. Dina could not corral it. Saved by Nathan McAlpine on the backhand shot. Moore pushing and shoving after the play as Klun went down. Helmet got knocked off. .17 left. Leatherberry's out of the box in just 6. Brotzman the face-off with Easton Linder. Brotzman will win right in front of the net. Shot of McAlpine off his mask. Brotzman gets tangled up with Karasik. Leatherberry out of the box. Willingberg will keep it in. Weatherspoon shot goes wide, and that will be the end of the second period. Verona, 2 goals unanswered, and they'll lead going into the final frame 2-1. Before we send you off to another intermission, I'd like to remind you that thank you to all of our sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares, Community Coalition, parenting teens is hard, we're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Wisco Industries, proud supporter of Panther sports. Celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. Culvers of Oregon, Stone Health, and by your local pizza pit. Welcome back to Oregon Ice Arena. Third period just a minute away, and a story out in Monona Grove. Our undefeated girls basketball team is leading 38-16 at the half. With a win over Monona Grove tonight, they will be back-to-back conference champions. Shout out to the girls basketball team, likely to improve to 21-0. And the Panthers here tonight, the hockey team, looking to improve to 21-3 on this season. We'll have to do so in a come-from-behind win. They came back down 3 Tuesday night, flipped the script on Wanakee and won by 4, down by 1. 2 unanswered goals by Verona. It is a different game here, folks. First period was controlled by the Panthers, and Verona came out hot in the second period and controlled it the entire way. Third period of play here from Oregon Ice Arena. It's Dina and Lindert to face off at the center dot. Goalies ready, refs ready. And we are back. Third period play is underway. We'll start with Weatherspoon, who will dump it in fast. Played along the boards, behind the net by McAlpine. Here's Linder, trying to break it out to Tauschik. Tauschik will get a little help from Weatherspoon, but will be turned over and controlled by Dina. Code, down to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon working behind the net. Puck went underneath McAlpine, and McAlpine a save as Liberty will fire it out of play. Hot start by the Verona Wildcats. Panthers need to get something going here if they want any chance of getting back in this one. Brignone will face off against Linder. Second year Panthers will make sure they have 5 guys on the ice. McKenzie will enter. Face off 1 and controlled by Leatherberry. Back comes Willington. Excuse me, Willenberg. Miller plays it behind his net. Finds Brotzman. Fire it in deep by Buskogger, turned away by Craven. Brotzman stopped in his tracks by Linder. Linder working the puck around. McKenzie turns it over. Buskogger will catch it midair, play it at center ice over to his D partner, Jack Klun. Klun will fire, gets ricocheted back to Buskogger. Buskogger played off the boards, turns it over, and here come the Verona Wildcats. Great use of the body and stick by, and that's a penalty. Klun goes flying into the boards, and the Panthers will have an opportunity. They'll send McGinnis to the box, who scored the first goal for the Wildcats as he tripped up Klun along the boards. Panthers another 2 minutes for hooking is the call. Panthers another chance on the power play. 0 for 2 tonight. Face off in the offensive end. Linder and Code. Linder will win it back to Anderson. Anderson has the lone goal for the Panthers. That shot is stopped by Code. Great use of the body. Leatherberry will fire a shot and scores! Logan Leatherberry at an impossible angle ties the game for the Oregon Panthers. McGinnis wasn't in the box for very long, and now it's 2-2. Logan Leatherberry, the senior defenseman, working down low at the goal line, scores from a tight angle to make it 2 apiece. Two is now the score here. Panthers showing a little bit of life now. That was a big power play goal. Tauschik will dump it in. Dina plays it behind the net. Up to Weather. Here comes Code. Code. Off the pass to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon will get it back. Lindert Plays it from the corner to Tauschik. Tauschik gets hit. Here comes Linder. Linder has Anderson. Linder will skate it himself. Now dump it off to Anderson. Anderson with room to work. Anderson fires it low to Linder. Linder kind of got poked away from him. Linder will let it go to Klun. He'll shoot on Craven, and Craven turns away into the corner. Dina from the corner. Fire it to Fay. Klun is there to pick it up. We'll fire it back in deep. 14 and a half remaining here in the final frame. Here comes McGinnis, fresh out of the box. McGinnis skates around Karasik. Karasik, good job with the stick to poke it out of there. Dina fires a low shot wide to McAlpine. Miller will scoop it up along the blue line. Good pressure by Dish. Here comes Grognan. Grognan tries to find Brotzman. Brotzman back to Grognan. Grognan to Brotzman. Out in front, Buskogger, good use of the stick. Grognan out in front, McAlpine doesn't cover. Near disaster there. Miller will fire a shot, tipped in front, sails wide. Miller will collect. Far side to Brotzman. Brotzman will just chip it in. Buskogger will tip it out of the air and fire it in deep. And a stoppage of play for icing. Two is still your score here. As Hornberger, his first time in a while, will lose the draw. Anderson working hard at the blue line. Tauschik gets out of it. Here comes Easton Linder. Panthers enter the zone. Turned away by Miller. Anderson behind the net. Tries to play out in front. Wrap around. Can't get it to go. Here come the Wildcats with Murphy. Panthers will settle and regroup. That pass goes over Tauschik's stick. Find Miller's stick on the blue line. Miller cross-ice pass to Murphy. Murphy nearly gets leveled by Buskogger, and McAlpine will cover. It's Dina will face off with John McKenzie. McKenzie will win it back to, I believe that's Klun. Peterson up ahead of the blue line. Peterson will get dropped by Dina. And here comes Code. Code fires a shot high at McAlpine. Fay will chase it down for the Cats. And Rotier will be right behind him. Witherspoon got stuck in Dina's skate. Witherspoon out to Code. Code up to Dina. Went off Peterson's body. And Code will fire it in deep for an icing. Panthers done a better job this period of upping the tempo. A lot more shots and better looks on net than in the second period, which saw Verona jump out to that 2-1 lead. Face-off is won by the Wildcats. Willingberg will let it dump down. Played out by McAlpine. McAlpine, careful not to turn it over there. Here's Willenberg. Willenberg to Miller. Miller will skate behind his net and dump it to Grignan. Here's Grignan. Skating in the offensive end. Will fire a pass behind McGinnis. Buskogger will collect, fire deep for an icing. .42 left here in the third period. Score is knotted up at 2 after Logan Leatherberry's goal to open up the second period for the Panthers, or third period for the Panthers, I should say, excuse me. Faceoff is won by McKenzie. 2 for 2 down there in that spot. Fay tried to keep it in, but couldn't. Fired back in by Dina. McAlpine will play line his net and let his clung gather. Fay will try to find Grignon, who finds Brotzman instead. He'll enter the zone. Karasik, good use of the body and tie him up. Working down low in the corners, McKenzie and Karasik. Klun finds a loose puck along the end. Shot goes off Brotzman's elbow. No one went for it. Dina, a sliding shot, saved by McAlpine. Rebound off the outside of the post by Grignon. Fay over to Dina. Dina open look. Tried to find Grignon back door, who whiffs and puck goes out of play. Unselfish play by the Wildcats, doing a good job of working the puck around. Nathan McAlpine standing tall in goal. Lindert against Hornberger. Face-off won by the Panthers, controlled by Buskogger. Anderson skates in and dumps it.